What did ancient navigators know about ocean currents? Imagine setting sail across endless blue waters with only the sky, waves, and your instincts to guide you. Long before modern ships and GPS, sailors relied on their observations of the sea itself. Ancient navigators understood that ocean currents moved like underwater rivers, flowing in steady directions and carrying different temperatures. They noticed that warm currents often came from the equator, while cold currents originated near the poles. By feeling the water's temperature and watching its color, they could tell if they were riding a warm or cold current. Sometimes, the water looked darker or greener because of tiny plants called phytoplankton or floating seaweed along the edges of these currents. Sailors also used natural signs as landmarks. They looked for kelp forests, schools of jellyfish, or pods of whales that often stayed close to certain currents or near land. These signs helped them confirm their position and stay on course. Polynesian navigators, who were experts at crossing vast ocean distances, combined their knowledge of currents with star patterns, wind directions, and wave behavior. They understood that island chains affected the way waves moved, creating long, steady swells that could be followed even when the stars were hidden. They timed their voyages by counting days or measuring how long it took to reach each island, which helped them improve their navigation skills. In Micronesia, some navigators used special stick charts made from coconut and palm strips with shells to representing islands and currents. These charts weren't carried on ships but helped them memorize routes and how currents flowed. Once at sea, they relied on wave piloting, which meant reading the way ocean waves and currents felt and looked to figure out where they were and how close they were to land. Early sailors in the Mediterranean also paid attention to warm and cold currents and winds. They created wind roses with 8 main directions to help them chart courses and used dead reckoning, which involved estimating their position based on speed, direction, and time, though this method was less precise because currents could push ships off course. Overall, ancient navigators combined their careful observations of water temperature, sea life, wave patterns, wind, and stars. They created mental maps and simple tools that helped them cross vast oceans safely. Their knowledge was built on repeated, close-up observations of natural signs, and it played a vital role in trade, exploration, and cultural exchange. This understanding of ocean currents shows how humans learned to read and adapt to the sea long before modern technology, revealing a deep connection between human skill and the natural world.